warm welcome to all my dear students in grade 5. I have come once again with my English lesson for you. Grade 5 එකේ මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා ඔන්න අදත් ලෑස්ති ටීචර්ත් එක්ක English lesson එක පටන් ගන්න. Today we have to learn a new lesson. It's lesson number 6 in unit number 4. In our unit number 4, we have been talking about celebrating different festivals, different events, and different achievements. In my lesson number 6 today, we are going to celebrate a young, brave little girl, and she is a young eco-hero. What is that? Look at my picture over here. We have a little girl like you, and she has achieved something very, very special. She has achieved something which is very, very special. And in our lesson today, we are going to talk about this young eco-hero. I'm sure you all want to know what she has done. අද lesson එකෙන් පුතේ අපි කතා කරන්න යන්නේ මෙන්න මේ දුව ගැන. එයාට විශේෂ award එකක් ලැබිලා තියෙනවා. මොකද්ද award එකක් කියන්නේ? සම්මානයක් ලැබිලා තියෙනවා. එයා හරි විශේෂ දෙයක් කරලා තියෙනවා. අද අපේ lesson එකේ අපි මෙන්න මේ දුව ගැනයි කතා කරන්න යන්නේ. Our lesson name is a young eco-hero. So it is all about a young little girl, and she has achieved something. So because we are talking about let's celebrate, it's all about celebrations. So I know that you are waiting to see what this little girl has achieved and how we are going to celebrate it. This lesson is going to be very, very interesting. I want you to bring your pupils' book and your workbook, and we are going to see what our lesson is all about. Come, let's move forward. Here I have my happy cloud for you. පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලගේ pupils book එකේ තියෙන ඔන්න happy cloud එක අදත් ටීචර්ත් එක්ක ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නවා. Now look at our happy cloud today. Our happy cloud has a lot of words. අද අපේ happy cloud එකේ හුඟක් වචන තියෙනවා පුතේ. එකක් දෙකක් නෙවෙයි ගොඩාක් වචන තියෙනවා. Now if you look at the happy cloud, because we have lots of words in our happy cloud today, I have not given you any Sinhala names for these words. මගේ පුතාලට අද ඔන්න ටීචර් මෙතන සිංහලෙන් මේ වචනවල තේරුම ගෙනල්ලා නැහැ. But we are going to learn the names of all these new words. අද පුතේ අපි lesson එක පටන් අරගෙන ඉදිරියට කියවගෙන යනකොට පුතාලා දුවලට මේ තියෙන වචනවල තේරුම් ඔන්න ටීචර් සිංහලෙන් කියලා දෙනවා. මගේ පුතාලා බය නැතුව ටීචර්ත් එක්ක පාඩම කරගෙන යමු. Before we go ahead with our lesson, we will have a look at the words. We will read them. Then it's going to be very easy when you start the lesson, and when you come across these words, you will know what they are and how to pronounce these words, how to read the names of these words. මගේ පුතාලා පාඩමේ ඉදිරියට යන්න කලින් අපි happy cloud එකේ තියෙන වචන ටිකක් කියවලා යමු පුතේ. එතකොට පාඩමේදී මගේ පුතාලට ඒ වචන ඇහෙනකොට පුතාලට හරියට ඒ වචන ප්‍රොනවුන්ස් කරන විදිහ, හරියට රීඩ් කරන විදිහ ලේසියෙන් පුතාලට කරන්න පුළුවන්. So let's start. Now my happy cloud has a lot of words today. First word, eco-hero. Eco-hero. මගේ පුතාලා දැන් ටීචර් කියනකොට මේ වචන හොඳට අහගෙන ඉඳලා හරියට ඒ වචන ප්‍රොනවුන්ස් කරන්න ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. Look at the first word. You must listen very, very carefully and learn the proper pronunciation of these words. Listen to the teacher and you can then read it after me. The first word is eco-hero. Eco-hero. මම පුතාලට කියනවා ඒ වචනේ තේරුම. අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා වචන ටික කියවලා යමු. Second word. Received. Received. පුතාලා මගෙත් එක්ක කියලා ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න. Next one. Award. Award. Next is transports. Transports. It's a long word. Look at the spellings properly. Look at the letters one by one. Transports. Transports. Next we have come across. Come across. එතන වචන දෙකක් තියෙනවා පුතේ. There are two words. Come across. Now in the paragraphs that you have in your pupils book, all these words are highlighted for you. දුවලා පුතාලගේ පාඩම කියවනකොට pupils book එකේ paragraphs වල මේ වචන හැම එකක්ම වෙනම highlight කරලා පුතාලා දුවලට දේශයෙන් අඳුර ගන්න විදියට පොතේ print කරලා තියෙනවා. අපි කියවනකොට අපි මේවා වල සිංහල තේරුමත් එක්ක ඉගෙන ගමු. Then we have conflict. 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 Valuable. 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 පුතාලා වචන කියවනකොට හොඳට බලලා දුවලා පුතාලට මේ වචන පේනවනේ. පුතාලගේ pupils book එකෙත් මේ වචන තියෙනවා. Valuable. Then we have safely. Safely. Then we have solve. Solve. The last word, we have two words. Raise funds. Raise funds. Let's read all the words once again. Eco-hero. ECO. Eco-hero. HERO. Eco-hero කියලා තමයි අපි මේ වචනේ කියන්නේ පුතේ. Received. Received. Now you have to learn the spellings. Now we are big children, so you can, I know, easily learn some difficult words as well, because you can read, you can pronounce them very well now. So you must take an effort to study the spellings of these words. RECEIVED. 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 දැන් පුතේ අපිට ඇහෙනකොට මේ වචන අපිට ස්පෙල් කරගන්න බෑ එකපාරටම. Received. මෙතන ගොඩක් E අකුරු තියෙනවා. හරියට ඒ අකුරු එන විදිහ බලලා පුතාලා මේ වල ස්පෙලිංග්ස් පාඩම් කරගන්න ඕනේ. Right? Received. Then we have an easy word. Award. 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 Then we have a long word. Transports. 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 Then we have come across. Come. COME. Across. ACROSS. Come across. Conflict. 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 Then we have valuable. 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 Safely. 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 Solve. 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 Then the last word, raise funds. RAISE. Raise. FUNDS. Funds. So the words are very easy. Now you know how to pronounce them. You have to practice. You must read and learn the spellings. Now we are going to move on to our next slide and we are going to start our lesson. It's a very, very interesting and a wonderful lesson. Let's learn that. Now, as I told you, today we are going to talk about a little girl. a young girl. තරුණ දුවෙක් ගැන තමයි පුතේ අද අපි ලෙසන් එකේදී කතා කරන්න යන්නේ. ඕගොල්ලෝ වගේ ලස්සන මෙන්න මේ යාළුවා ගැන. We are going to talk about a young girl. Do you want to know who she is? When I started my lesson, I told you that we are going to talk about a very special person, and I used the word a young eco-hero. This is that young eco-hero. What's her name? She is Anya Diseram Larson. මෙන්න මේ දුවගේ නම මොකද්ද පුතේ? දැන් පාඩම පටන් ගන්නකොට ටීචර් කිව්වනේ අද අපේ පාඩම a young eco-hero. නේද පුතේ? අපි a young eco-hero කියලා තමයි අපේ පාඩමට නම තියලා තියන්නේ. අපි කතා කරන්න යන්නේ මෙන්න මේ දුව ගැන. මොකද්ද මේ දුවගේ නම? Anya Diseram Larson. Anya Diseram Larson තමයි මේ දුවගේ නම. දැන් බලන්න පුතේ Anya Diseram Larson. දැන් මේ දුවට සිංහලට හුරු නමකුත් තියෙනවා. ටිකක් වෙනස් විදිහ අපිට නිතර ඇහෙන්නේ නැති විදිහේ නමකුත් මේ දුවට තියෙනවා. Anya Diseram Larson. අපි බලමු ඇයි යා ගැන යාට එහෙම නමක් තියෙන්නේ කියලා. ඒක තමයි මේ දුවගේ නම. She is Anya Diseram Larson. Anya Diseram is of course a very usual name. We have heard that name. But Larson is a name that we do not hear very often. Why is that? We will talk about it. Okay? Right. So, Anya Diseram Larson, Young Eco-Hero 2018. Right? So, this girl is the young eco-hero in the year 2018. ඔන්න පුතේ දැන් අපි අද ලෙසන් එකේ කතා කරන මේ අන්‍යා ඩිසේරම් ලාසන් කියන දුව තමයි 2018 අවුරුද්දේ young eco-hero කියන award එක දිනුවේ. She is the person who won the award called Young Eco-Hero 2018. So she is very, very important to us. We will read about her because the story of Anya Diseram Larson is in your pupils book. මගේ පුතාලගේ pupils book එකේ මෙන්න මේ දුවගේ achievements ගැන අපිට කතන්දරේ ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා. මේ දුව ගැන අපිට විස්තර කරලා තියෙනවා. Now we are going to go to our pupils book. We have to go to the pupils book, read and see what she has done and why that we have to celebrate her. Come, let's go and see. Now this is from your pupils book. You have this lesson in your pupils book. Lesson number 6. Anya Diseram Larson is a 13-year-old girl. She lives in Colombo. She is a young eco-hero. She received the International Young Eco-Hero Award in 2018. She tried to solve the human-elephant conflict in Wasgamua. She received this award for that. ඔන්න teacher කියවගෙන ගියා මගේ පුතාලට ඇහෙන්න. Right? But I'm going to explain everything to you. Don't worry. Okay, now we are going to start from the very beginning. Anya Diseram Larson is a 13-year-old girl. Anya Diseram Larson කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ 13-year-old girl. She is 13 years old. How old is she? Anya Diseram Larson is a 13-year-old girl. අවුරුදු 13ක ගෑනු ළමයෙක්. මගේ පුතාලට වැඩිය චුට්ටක් ලොකුයි. නේද? Y'all are in grade 5. She is 13 years old. A little older to you. So Anya Diseram Larson is a 13-year-old girl. She lives in Colombo. කොහෙද මේ දුව ඉන්නවා කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ? She lives in Colombo. කොළඹ තමයි මේ දුව ඉන්නේ. She is a young eco-hero. Now you have the word eco-hero. Now, as I told you at the beginning of the lesson, we have all those words that we found in our happy cloud. They are in purple color letters. පුතාලා දුවලට අපි happy cloud එකේ ඉගෙන ගත්ත words ඔන්න දැන් එකින් එක අපිට තියෙනවා අපේ පාඩම කියවගෙන යනකොට. She is a young eco-hero. ඔන්න පුතේ දැන් කවුද eco-hero කියලා කියන්නේ? eco-hero කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ පාරිසරික වීරයෙක්. පරිසරයට ආදරය කරපු වීරයෙක්. Now you can understand why we are talking about Anya Diseram Larsen, because she is a hero, eco-hero, which means she loves the nature. She loves the environment. She loves the animals. That is why she has been called as a young eco-hero. Eco-hero කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ පාරිසරික වීරයා. හීරෝ කෙනෙක් යා වීරවරියක්. අපි කියනවා පාරිසරික වීරයා, eco-hero. So she is a very important child and we have to learn about her. Okay? So she is a young eco-hero. Now how old is Anya Diseram Larsen? She is only 13 years old. අවුරුදු 13යි. හැබැයි යා පාරිසරික වීරයෙක්ලු. නේද පුතේ? She is a hero. Even though she is 13 years, she has been named as a young eco-hero. Let's read and see why that she has been awarded and that she has been named like that. අපි බලමු කියවලා ඇයි මේ දුව පාරිසරික වීරයා කියන නමින් හඳුන්වන්නේ කියලා. Right. So Anya Diseram Larsen is a young eco-hero. She received. Now here we have the word received. What is the meaning of the word received? Received කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ දෙයක් ලැබුණා කියන එක. She received the International Young Eco-Hero Award. She has received what? The International Young Eco-Hero Award. මොකද්ද පුතේ හම්බ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේ දුවට? එයාට award එකක් හම්බ වෙලා තියෙනවා. award එකක් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? award එකක් කියන්නේ සම්මානයක්. She has received the award as the International Young Eco-Hero. එයාගේ award එකේ නම මොකද්ද පුතේ? International Young Eco-Hero Award. එතකොට මෙයාට සම්මානයක් හම්බ වෙලා තියෙනවා International Young Eco-Hero. ජාත්‍යන්තර පාරිසරික වීරයා කියන award එක තමයි මේ දුවට හම්බ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. She received the International Young Eco-Hero Award in 2018. When did she receive the award? In 2018. කොයි අවුරුද්දේද පුතේ මේ award එක හම්බ වුණේ? In the year 2018. 2018 තමයි මේ දුවට මේ award එක හම්බ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. She tried to solve the human-elephant conflict in Wasgamuwa. What is that? She tried to solve. මොකද්ද solve කියලා කියන්නේ? She tried to solve. solve කියන්නේ විසඳුමක් හෙව්වා. solve කියලා කියනවා අපි විසඳුමකට. මොනවටද මේ පුංචි දුව විසඳුමක් හෙව්වේ? She tried to solve the human-elephant conflict. ඔන්න පුතේ අපේ happy cloud එකේ තිබුණා conflict කියන වචනේ. What is the meaning of the word conflict? conflict එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ ගැටුමක්. දැන් මොකක්ද මේ ගැටුම? What is the conflict? Between who was this conflict? She tried to solve the human-elephant conflict. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? human-elephant. අලි මිනිස් ගැටුම. අපි කියනවා නේද? ඔන්න මගේ පුතාලා නිතරම ටීවී එකේ එහෙම යනවා ඇහිලා තියෙනවනේ. අලි මිනිස් ගැටුම. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? human elephant. human කියලා කියන්නේ මිනිස්සු. elephants කියලා කියන්නේ අපි අලියන්ට. එතකොට human elephant conflict. අලින් සහ මිනිසුන් අතර ඇතිවෙන ගැටුමට මෙන්න මේ පුංචි දුව විසඳුමක් හොයන්න බැලුවා. Right? She tried to solve the human-elephant conflict. Where? In වස්ගමුව. කොහෙද මේ අලි මිනිස් ගැටුම තියෙන්නේ පුතේ? වස්ගමුවේ තියෙන්නේ. මේ අලි වස්ගමුව කියන පළාතේ තියෙන මේ අලින්ගෙන් මිනිසුන්ට වෙන කරදරවලට අලියෝ මිනිස්සු ඒ දෙගොල්ලෝ හැප්පෙනවනේ. අලියෝ එනවා මිනිස්සුත් එක්ක ගැටෙනවා. අපි හැප්පෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ ඇඟේ හැප්පෙනවට නෙවෙයි. අලි මිනිස් ගැටුමක්. අලින් එනවා කැලේ ඉඳලා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ වී එහෙම කන්න නේද? වතු වලට එනවා, කුඹුරු වලට එනවා. So that is a conflict. Because it harms the cultivation, because the elephants come to the village, the villagers are very scared of them. So there is a conflict. And now this little girl, Anya Deseram Larsen, is trying to solve this human-elephant conflict in Vaskamua. She received this award for that. She received this award for that. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙයාට මේ award එක හම්බ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේ human elephant conflict එකට ඒක විසඳන්න මේ දුව කරපු දෙයක් නිසා. Right? So now tell me, what is the name of the little girl? Her name is Anya Deseram Larsen. Right? I told you that why she has these two names, and when I show you my next slide, I will tell you why she is being called Anya Deseram Larsen. We will talk about it. Okay, so the name of this girl is Anya Deseram Larsen. මගේ දුවලා කියවලා ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. She is a 13-year-old girl. How old is she? She is 13 years. අවුරුදු 13යි. She lives in Colombo. She lives in Colombo. කොළඹ ඉන්නේ පුතේ. කොළඹ තමයි මේ දුව ඉන්නේ. හැබැයි මෙයා කොහෙ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයකටද උත්තර හොයන්නේ? Now she wants to solve a problem in Vasgamuwa. Right? Now what is the name of the award that she received? She received the International Young Eco Hero Award. International Young Eco Hero Award in which year? In the year 2018. She tried to solve the human-elephant conflict in Vasgamuwa. What did she receive this award for? She received this award for because she tried to solve the human-elephant conflict in Vasgamuwa. So she received this award for that. Now we are going to move and see, we will see in our next slide what this award has to tell about our special girl, Anya Deseram Larsen. Right. So now this is about the award of Anya Deseram Larsen. She received the award for the International Young Eco Hero in the year 2018. So it was mentioned like this. මෙන්න මෙහෙම තමයි පුතේ මේ දුව ගැන කියලා තිබුණේ. Anya Deseram Larsen. Now, as I told you that there is a little difference in the surname, that we don't always hear this particular name Larsen, because she is half Sri Lankan, half Norwegian. මේ Anya Deseram කියන පුංචි දුවගේ එයා ලාංකිකයෙක් වගේම එයාට නෝර්වේ කියන රටෙත් අනන්‍යතාවයක් තියෙනවා. එයාගේ අම්මා තාත්තා දෙන්න ලංකාවේ සහ නෝර්වේ කියන රටෙන් තමයි ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. So she is half Sri Lankan and half Norwegian. So that is why it says Anya Deseram Larsen, honorable mention, age 13, Norway, Sri Lanka. එතකොට මේ දුව ලංකාවට විතරක්ම අයිති නෑ. නෝර්වේ රටට විතරක්ම අයිතිත් නෑ. අපේ රටවල් දෙකටම මේ පුංචි දුව අයිති. එතකොට Anya Deseram Larsen, she is 13 years old, and in her award it was honorably mentioned, saying that she is Norwegian and Sri Lankan, right? And it said youth against human-elephant conflict. So the youth against human-elephant conflict. අපේ ඉන්න තරුණ දුවල පුතාලා youth කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ තරුණ අයට. Youth against human-elephant conflict. අලිමිනිස් ගැටුම විසඳන්න ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන ඉදිරිපත් වෙලා තියෙන තරුණ දුවෙක් නිසා තමයි මෙන්න මේ විදියට ඒ දුව ගැන අපිට සඳහන් වෙන්නේ. Honorable mention. එයාව හුඟක් අගය කරලා කතා කරලා තියෙනවා. So Anya Deseram Larsen is half Norwegian, half Sri Lankan girl. She's a young girl who fought to find a solution for the human-elephant conflict. That is how it was mentioned about Anya Deseram Larsen. Now we are going to move back to our pupils book. We have some more to read about her. She raised funds for an ellie-friendly bus. It now transports children safely to schools. Earlier, they walked to school. Sometimes they came across dangerous elephants. In rural areas, elephants come to villagers looking for food. Children cannot go to school because of this problem. Now in your pupils book, you have this paragraph. We will read it once again and we will try to understand. Now we spoke about Anya Deseram Larsen in our first paragraph, and now it's a second paragraph, and we have more about how she fought, how she tried to find a solution to the human-elephant conflict. This is a very, very important paragraph. ඔන්න පුතේ හරි වැදගත් දේවල් මෙන්න මේ paragraph එකෙන් දුවලා පුතාලට කියනවා හොඳින් අහගන්න. She raised funds. ඔන්න අපිට තියෙනවා අපේ happy cloud එකේ තිබුණා raised funds කියලා. මොකද්ද පුතේ ඒ කියන්නේ? She raised funds. මොනවද මේ Anya Deseram Larsen කෙරුවේ? එයා අරමුදල් රැස් කෙරුවා. Raised funds කියලා කියන්නේ fund raising කියන්නේ පුතේ අරමුදල් එකතු කරනවා. She raised funds for an ellie-friendly bus. මේ දුව මොකටද අරමුදල් එකතු කෙරුවේ පුතේ? For an ellie-friendly bus. ඔන්න බලන්න පුතේ ellie-friendly bus කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Ellie-friendly. Elephant friendly bus එකක්. දැන් පුතාල දුරට මතකයිනේ in our first paragraph we said that this conflict is in Vaskamuwa. So now she is trying to solve this problem by trying to buy a bus, ellie-friendly bus. අපි මේ පුංචි දුව අලියත්තුන්ට මිතුරු වෙන ellie-friendly අලියන්ට කරදරයක් නොවන විදිහට යන්න පුළුවන් බස් එකක් අරගන්නයි මේ පුතා ලෑස්ති වෙන්නේ. මොකද්ද දැන් ඒ කියන්නේ? අපි කියවලා බලමු. We'll read and see. She is trying to raise funds to buy a bus, and that bus is called an ellie-friendly bus. Ellie-friendly bus එකක්. Aliyanta mituru, elephant-friendly bus. She wants to raise funds and buy an ellie-friendly bus. Okay? It now transports children safely to schools. මොකද්ද මෙයා මේ බස් එකක් අරගෙන මේ කරන්න යන්නේ පුතේ? Because it can transport children safely to schools. Transports. What is the meaning of the word transports? ප්‍රවාහනය කරනවා. බබාලව ඉස්කෝලේට අරගෙන යනවා. ප්‍රවාහනය කරනවා. දැන් ඉස්සර මේ බබාලා ගියේ බස් එකක නෙවෙයි. දැන් බස් එකක් අරන් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඇයි ඒ බස් එකක් අරන් දීලා තියෙන්නේ? It now transports children safely to school. Safely. ඒ කියන්නේ ආරක්ෂිතව පරිස්සමෙන් ඉස්කෝලේට යන්න ඒ වස්ගමුවේ ඉන්න පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලට බස් එකක් අරගෙන දීලා තියෙනවා. Why is that? Right? Now because of the Ellie friendly bus, the children are being transported safely to schools. පරිස්සමෙන් ඉස්කෝලවල් වලට යනවලු. Earlier, they walked to school. ඉස්සර කොහොමද මේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා එතකොට ගියේ? They walked to school. කොහොමද ඇවිදගෙන පයින් ඇවිදගෙනයි මේ ගමේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා ගිහිලා තියෙන්නේ. Earlier කියලා කියන්නේ මීට කලින්. Before they got this Ellie friendly bus, they walked to school. Okay? Earlier they walked to school. Sometimes they came across dangerous elephants. Oh, what has happened? Because the children are walking to school, sometimes they came across. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද උනේ? Came across කියන්නේ මොකද පුතේ? මගදී හම්බ වෙනවා. කවුද? Came across. මගදී හම්බ වෙනවා dangerous elephants. Oh, just wonder. ඔන්න අපි පයින් ඉස්කෝලේට ඇවිදගෙන යනකොට එලිෆන්ට්ස්ලා එනකොට those children must have felt very scared. නේද පුතේ? අපිත් බයයිනේ. එහෙම ඇවිදගෙන යනකොට අලියෝ එනවනම්. So that is a big problem. So now they have the Ellie friendly bus to transport them safely to school, but earlier they walked to school and then they came across dangerous elephants. In rural areas, elephants come to villages looking for food. In rural areas, ඒ කියන්නේ හුඟක් දුෂ්කර පළාත්වල අලියෝ ඉන්න හුඟක් දුෂ්කර පළාත්වල මොකද වෙන්නේ පුතේ? Elephants come to villages looking for food. The elephants come to the village looking for food. ගමට එනවා පුතේ කෑම හොයාගෙන. ඇයි ඒ දුෂ්කර පළාත්වල වතුර නෑ, කෑම නෑ. ඉතින් කැලේ ඉන්න එලිෆන්ට්ස්ලා මොකද කරන්නේ? ගමට එනවා. The elephants come to the village looking for food. ගමට එනවා කෑම හොයාගෙන. Children cannot go to school because of this problem. Because of this problem. Now what is the problem? Because the elephants come to the village, children cannot go walking to school anymore. Because it is dangerous. Because the elephants are sometimes very wild and they can even harm the children. නේද පුතේ? අලියෝ සමහර වෙලාවට හරි දරුණුයි. ළමයින්වට කරදර කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒක නිසා ඒ දවස්වල මේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා හරි කරදරෙන් අමාරුවෙන් බයෙන් තමයි පයින් ඉස්කෝලේ ගියේ. So now they have a Ellie friendly bus. Anya has brought a bus for them and then the bus is given to these children. Earlier they walked to school and came across dangerous elephants. Because the elephants come to the village looking for food and the children could not walk to school because they were scared of the elephants. Right? So now let's have a look at the Ellie friendly bus which Anya Diseram Larson donated to this village. මෙන්න පුතේ අපිට මේ අන්‍ය ඩිසේරම් ලාසන් කියන දුව මේ විලේජර්ස්ලට මේ දුවලා පුතාලට යන්න අරන් දීපු Ellie friendly bus එක. This is that beautiful bus. Can you look at that? It's in green color. It's a beautiful, child-friendly, a colorful bus. Can you see Anya over here? She's with a beautiful smile and she's so happy, right? She has bought this bus and given it to the children to go to school. Look, see how happy the villagers are. Just look at them. Saving elephants by helping people, the bus says. I hope you can see. Now, can you see how beautiful the little bus is? It's so colorful and the children can get into the bus and go safely to school. Can you see how happy these children are? They are very happy. They are raising their hands, and now here they are going to school in their school uniform, and this bus is painted beautifully. It's so colorful, and the children would love to see a bus like this. And even Anya is very happy. She's very happy with a happy face because she has raised funds and donated this bus to the villagers in Waskamua to go safely to school. Can you see? They come in a line like this, and the bus says Pasal Sevaya, which means school bus, and the children can get into the bus and go to school safely, right? And inside the bus, there is a beautiful picture of an elephant, a big jumbo elephant, right? And it is because it is so elephant friendly. අපි සත්තුන්ට ආදරේ හින්දානේ සත්තුන්ටත් කරදරයක් නැතුව පුංචි දරුවන්ටත් කරදරයක් නැතුව ඉස්කෝලේ යන්න තමයි මෙන්න මේ බස් එක මේ දුවලා පුතාලට ගෙනල්ලා දීලා තියෙන්නේ ලස්සනට මේ ගමේ දුවලා පුතාලට කරදරයක් නැතුව ඉස්කෝලේට යන්න. So now they can get into this bus. What do you call this bus, children? It is called the Eli-friendly bus. Eli-friendly, elephant-friendly. Elephant-friendly bus. So can you see? The villagers are very, very happy. The little girls and boys in that village in Waskamua, they are very happy to have a beautiful bus like this. So let's move forward because we have some more to read in our pupils' book. Okay? Anya says, elephants are valuable. We must protect them. She is trying to educate people how to live together with elephants. Right now, in the last paragraph, Anya says, elephants are valuable. මොකද්ද පුතේ valuable කියන වචනේ තේරුම? Elephants are valuable. Valuable කියන්නේ අලියෝ elephants ලා හරි වටින සත්තු జాතියක්. Because now, as you all know, lots of foreigners, people from all over the world come to our country to see elephants in Sri Lanka. They go to Yala, they go to Vilpattu and all those wildlife jungles and the forest. They go and see all these elephants there because they love to see elephants. So they don't have much elephants in their country. And these Asian elephants are so very friendly and would love to see them walking and bathing and drinking water. So lots of tourists come to our country because of these elephants. So we have to protect the elephants. They are so valuable. Ali අපේ රටේ ඉන්න අලියත්තු හරි වටිනවා පුතේ. Valuable කියන්නේ වටිනා සත්වයෙක්. හුඟක් ටුවරිස්ලා එනවනේ ලංකාවට ඇවිල්ලා යාල විල්පත්තු කියන තැන්වලට ගිහිල්ලා ඒ වන උද්‍යානවලට ගිහිල්ලා මේගොල්ලන් මේ පිටරටින් එන අය මේ සත්තු බලන්න එනවා. ඉතින් අපිට අපේ රටට හරි වටිනවා මේ අපිට ඉන්න අලියතුන්. So that is why Anya also says elephants are valuable. We must protect them. අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ව පරිස්සම් කරන්න ඕනේ. We must protect them. අපි ආරක්ෂා කරගන්න ඕනේ අපේ අලියතුන්. She is trying to educate people how to live together with elephants. Now, Anya is trying to educate the people in the village. ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ මේ අන්‍ය ගමේ ඉන්න අයවත් අපේ ගමේ ඒ වස්ගමුවේ ඉන්න අයට මේ අලියන්ගේ තියෙන වැදගත්කම ඒගොල්ලෝ වටිනවා. අපි අලින්වත් පරිස්සම් කරගන්න ඕනේ. අපිත් පරිස්සම් වෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා එයා ඒ ගම්වැසියන්ව විලේජර්ස්ලව දැනුවත් කරන්න තමයි හදන්නේ. එඩියුකේට් කරනවා. So she is trying to educate these villagers why these elephants are valuable, what are the importance of the elephants in our country, why we should protect our elephants. So Anya is trying to teach, even she is telling us, and she is trying to educate the villagers, and she says the elephants are so valuable and we need to protect the elephants. Why? What are the reasons? Now, these are the reasons that why we have to protect our elephants. Now, when we learn about the Kandi Perahara, I hope you can remember there is a big tusker who carries the sacred tooth relic, and so we have to have all our dear elephants and the tuskers because they are so valuable. අපේ රටේ තියෙන සංස්කෘතික උරුමයක්නේ පුතේ පෙරහැර කියන එක. It's a world heritage. So we have so many elephants, over 100 elephants go in the perahara. So it is a very valuable thing for us to have such a lot of elephants in our country, and they are so very friendly. If we look after them, actually the elephants help us in so many ways. They can carry big logs, heavy logs like this. ගොඩාක් ලොකු කඳන් කොටන් අපිට උස්සලා ගෙනල්ලා දෙනවා අලියෝ නේද පුතේ? Look at this picture, how the elephants help us in lifting these heavy logs and carrying them for us. They help us a lot in our day-to-day activities. Sometimes the things that the people can't do are done with the help of the elephants like this. And at the same time, can you see how we get the tourist attraction in our country with our elephants? As I told you, they love to come to our country and have a look at all these national parks. They go to these wildlife parks and then they have a look at all these beautiful elephants. So they are very valuable. That is why the people love our country so much. And can you see how friendly these elephants are? They are so very friendly. If we love them and if we care for them, they will also love you. They are very friendly and very intelligent animals. Elephants are very, very intelligent. So we have to learn to live together with these elephants. Okay? And can you see when you become friends with the elephants, elephants anyway love to see little children. They love being with the children. So elephants are so very valuable because of all these things. That is what Anya is trying to tell us. Not to kill the elephants. There is a conflict. There is always a conflict between the humans and the elephants who live in rural areas. Then apita nagara badawa inna, those who live in the city, they do not have these problems. අපි නම් නගරේ ඉන්න ජීවත් වෙන දුවලා පුතාලා කැමති අලියෝ දකින්න, ඕගොල්ලෝ zoo එකට ගිහිල්ලා අලි නැටුම් බලනවා. අපිට තේරෙන්නේ නෑ පුතේ ඒ අලියන්ගෙන් සමහර වෙලාවට ගම්වල ඉන්න අයට තියෙන කරදර. ඒකයි ඒගොල්ලෝ අලි මිනිස් ගැටුමක් පටන් ගන්නෙ. So Anya is a little girl, a young eco-hero who tried to solve this human-elephant conflict. So she wants to educate the villagers and show how important and valuable these elephants are. So now we have read all the paragraphs in our pupils book. මගේ පුතාලා pupils book එකේ ඔන්න අන්‍යා ඩිසේරම් ලාසන් ගැන තිබිච්ච lesson එක කියවලා ඔන්න දුවලා පුතාලා ඒ දුව ගැන ඉගෙන ගත්තා. Now I have brought you some more details about Anya Diseram Larsen. Let's move forward and learn all that as well. It's going to be very impressive. මගේ දුවලා පුතාලටත් it will be a motivation. මගේ දුවලා පුතාලවත් මේ වගේ තරුණ පරිසරයට ආදරය කරන අයගේ ගැන තොරතුරු දැනගත්තාම මගේ පුතාලටත් ටික ටික ලොකු වෙනකොට ඒ විදිහට අපේ රටට ආදරය කරන දේවල් අපේ රටේ ඉන්න සත්තු ඒ හැම දෙයක්ම ආරක්ෂා කරන්න මගේ පුතාලත් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. I am going to educate you. I'm going to show you some more details and I'm going to teach you some more about Anya, the girl who is a eco-hero, and I have brought you some facts about her, about the ellie-friendly bus. Let's move forward and see. So now Anya Diseram Larsen won the Young Eco-Hero Award. It is the Young Eco-Hero Award that she won. This award in the year 2018. දෙදහස් 18 තමයි මෙන්න මේ දුව මේ award එක ගත්තේ. She won the award for trying to solve the human-elephant conflict, and she donated a bus. She raised funds and she collected money. නේද පුතේ? අර මුදල් එකතු කරලා සල්ලි එකතු කරලා ඒ දුව බස් එකක් අරන් දුන්නා, and we called that bus ellie-friendly bus, and she gave it to the children in Wasgamuwa. So let's talk about Anya Diserum Larsen some more. Right, we will read and see what what the other facts that we have about this young eco-hero. The first Ellie-friendly bus in the world was launched on the 23rd of May in a village in the Wasgamuwa National Park. දැන් පුතේ මේක තමයි ලෝකෙන්ම පළවෙනියටම එලි ෆ්‍රෙන්ඩ්ලි බස් එකක් කියලා එකක් මේ පුංචි දුව තමයි ඉස්සල්ලාම මේ විදිහට පරිත්‍යාග කරලා තියෙන්නේ. The first ellie friendly bus in the world. මුළු ලෝකෙන්ම මේක තමයි ellie friendly bus එකක් විදිහට තියෙන්නේ. So the first ellie friendly bus in the world was launched on the 23rd of May. මැයි මාසේ 23 වෙනිදා තමයි මේ බස් එක දීලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ දුව මේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලට ඉස්කෝලේ යන්න. In a village in the Wasgamuwa National Park. Wasgamuwa ජාතික වනෝද්‍යානයේ තමයි මෙන්න මේ village එක තියෙන්නේ පුතේ. So the bus was donated to these children who live in the Wasgamuwa National Park. And this is the first ever ellie-friendly bus in the whole world. Now can you see? Anya's picture is over here and the beautiful bus in green color. It's so child-friendly, environment-friendly, and ellie-friendly. Our little children, they go to school happily dressed in their uniforms and with a big, happy, smiling face. What a wonderful thing Anya has done for these little children, right? Okay, let's see what else we have about this bus. This bus will help reduce human-elephant conflict by allowing the villagers to safely cross the innocent elephant corridor in Wasgamuwa. What does that mean? Now this ellie-friendly bus, මේ ellie-friendly bus එකෙන් පුතේ, this will help reduce human-elephant conflict. දැන් ඇයි මේ අන්‍ය දිසේරම් මේ බස් එකක් දුන්නේ පුතේ? elephant-human conflict එකට විසඳුමක් විදිහට as a solution for the human-elephant conflict. Now how is that going to happen? Because that is going to happen by the children going in the bus. Because the children will not walk to school anymore. They will go inside the bus and they will be very safe. And at the same time, this bus will reduce human-elephant conflict by allowing the villagers to safely cross the ancient elephant corridors in Wasgamuwa, because in those villages there are special places where the elephants cross the road. So because the places where the elephants cross the road, when the humans pass those roads, when they come across each other, then there is going to be a conflict because of the places that the elephants pass, the roads and where they walk. It's dangerous for the humans to, even the villagers to walk. ඉතින් ඒ අලින් පාර පනින පාර මාරු වෙන තැන් ඉස්සර කාලේ ඉඳලම තියෙනවා පුතේ. එතකොට ඒ තැන් වලින් පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා පාරවල් පැනලා ඉස්කෝලේ යනකොට ඒක හරි අනතුරුදායකයි. දැන් බස් එකක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට ගොඩ දෙනෙක් පාරේ ඇවිදින්නේ නැහැ. බස් එකට නැගලා යන හින්දා ඒක ඒ පාරවල් පැනලා යන අලියන්ටත් කරදරයක් නැහැ. පයින් යන්නේ නැති නිසා ගමේ ඉන්න දුවලා පුතාලටත් කරදරයක් නැහැ. That is why it says that it helps both the elephants and the humans. So now because of this bus, the elephants and the villagers in Wasgamuwa are safe now. It will also make the road less busy and more comfortable for the elephants. Now because the villagers and the children don't walk all over the roads when the elephants are crossing the roads, it's going to be very comfortable for the elephants as well. Now when the villagers see the elephants crossing the roads, if the villagers and their children are there, they will be scared and they will want to scare the elephants and make them go away. So they might even kill the elephants. And when the elephants get angry, the elephants might also kill the villagers. That is the conflict that they have in the village. So now because of the bus, the traffic is less because it will also make the road less busy because the roads are less busy now. පාරේ ගොඩක් වාහන නෑ, පාරේ මිනිස්සු පයින් යන්නේ නෑ, මේ බස් එකේ තමයි ඔක්කොම යන්නේ. එතකොට අපිට ඒ දෙගොල්ලොන්ටම සතුටින් ආරක්ෂාවෙන් ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. So now can you see, because there are no children walking on the roads, the road is not busy, the elephants can walk across the roads and go to their different places and find their food. So they will not come to the village and harm the little children and the villagers. Then the human-elephant conflict is a very serious problem in Sri Lanka. දැන් මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා දන්නේ නැත්. සමහර දුවලා පුතාලා දන්නවා. මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා සමහර අය දන්නේ නැහැ. සමහර අය දන්නවා. ලංකාවේ සමහර තැන්වල පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලාට අර අපේ පාඩමේ කිව්වා වගේ කරදර තියෙනවා පුතේ. දුර පළාත්වල අයට, the little children who live in rural areas, they have it is a serious problem in Sri Lanka. Especially in places like Waskamua. Now, as we spoke about Waskamua, the people in Waskamua in our lesson, actually it's a big problem in Waskamua. This conflict happens when humans and elephants fight over the same land, because the people also live in the villages, then the elephants come to the village, and then because they want, both parties want to share the same land, there is a conflict. The result is usually violence. The result is usually violence. අර ටීචර් කිව්වා වගේ එතකොට පුතේ ඒගොල්ලෝ දෙගොල්ලෝ අතර ගැටුම් ඇති වෙනවනේ. ඒ අලි මිනිස් ගැටුම ඇති වෙනවා. එතකොට තමයි ඔය අලි අපිට මැරුණා කියලා අපි දැනගන්නේ. අලින්ට වෙඩි තිබ්බා. ඒ වගේ දේවල් නිසා අපිට අපේ ඒ අලින්ගේ ඒ සම්පත වටිනා සම්පතක් අපිට එතකොට ඒක නැති වෙලා යනවා. This has been going on for a long time. This has been going on for a long time. හුඟක් කල් ඉඳලා මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙනවා පුතේ. Now that is why, because these problems have been there for a long time, now this Anya has thought, she thought that she has to find a solution for this problem. That is why she raised funds and she got this elephant-friendly bus for the children. The violence is so bad. Around 200 elephants and 80 people die a year in Sri Lanka from human-elephant conflict. දැන් පුතේ මේ විදිහට මේ අලි මිනිස් ගැටුම් තියෙන නිසා ලංකාවේ අවුරුද්දකට එලිෆන්ට්ස්ලා 200ක් විතර මැරෙනවලු. එතකොට ගම්වල ඉන්න ගම්වාසීන් 80ක් විතර මැරෙනවා. 200 elephants and 80 people die a year. For a year. Sometimes 200 elephants, 80 people die for a year. So it's a big amount, right? Even the elephants are valuable and the people are even more valuable. So we have to protect both of them. We have to find solutions for this elephant-human conflict. So Anya, being a little girl, a young little girl, she has found a solution by giving this elephant-friendly bus for the little children to travel in Waskamua. So now the villagers in Waskamua have this bus, and as you can see in this picture, the children can easily, safely and happily go to their schools. So now, because of Anya Diseram Larsen, I think you also learned a lot about this elephant-human conflict, the human-elephant conflict, and how these rural areas, the people in those villages, in the rural areas, the problems that they have, and why that they have this elephant-human conflict, and why this girl Anya has raised funds and has brought this elephant-friendly bus to these people. So in this lesson, you also have learned something about those villagers, about these elephants, and how valuable these elephants are, and that we have to protect them. Now you have some questions in your book, in your pupils book. We are going to read the questions and we are going to try to find the answers for the questions. Come, let's move forward and see what the questions are, and I will help you find the answers for the questions. Right, now this is from your pupils book. At the end of your lesson, you have some questions like this, and we will read them and try to find the answers from the paragraphs. Okay? What is the name of the girl? What is the name of our little girl that we are talking about? What's the name? Anya Diseram Larsen. Now you have to remember how to write that name. I hope you can remember the spelling. I told you to listen carefully, look at the words and learn. Anya Diseram Larsen. Now can you see when we write the word Anya and Diseram Larsen, you have to start with capital letters. So we will write the answer. What is the name of the girl? Anya. Start with a capital letter. Anya Diseram. Anya Diseram Larsen. Because she's a Norwegian Sri Lankan girl. Anya Diseram Larsen. This is her name. What's the name of the girl? Anya Diseram Larsen. You can answer or you can even write the answer in your pupil's book itself. How old is she? How old is Anya Diseram Larsen? I hope you can remember. She is a 13-year-old girl. Can you see? 13 years old. So you have to write the answer. How old is she? 13 years old. You can say she is 13 years or you can just say 13. 13 years old. 13 years old. Right, now we do not write numbers when we do our English lessons. අපි පුතේ ඉලක්කම් වලින් ලියන්නේ නැහැ. අපි English වලින්ම වචන වලින් තමයි අපි English questions answer කරනකොට හුඟක් වෙලාවට ලියන්න ඕනේ. 13 THIRTEEN 13 numbers ලියන විදිය මගේ පුතාලා දන්නවනේ. 13 years old. How old is she? She is 13 years old. Where does she live? Where does she live? කොහෙද ඉන්නේ මේ දුව? වස්ගමුවේද ඉන්නේ? Where does she live? Let's have a look at the paragraph. She lives in Colombo, not in Wasgamuwa. She lives in Colombo. Right, so where does she live? She lives in Colombo. She lives in Colombo. 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 Don't forget the full stop at the end of the sentence. She lives in Colombo. Where does she live? Can you see? Can you remember? When we write Colombo, you have to write with a capital letter. Okay, she lives in Colombo. We have the same sentence as the answer. She lives in Colombo. So we have some more questions to answer. What did she receive? What did she receive? She received an award. She received an award. What did she receive? She received RECEIVED. She received an award. මොකක්ද හම්බුනේ පුතේ? award එකක්නේ හම්බුනේ. එයාට මොකක්ද ලැබුනේ? අපිට තියනවා නේද paragraph එකේ. She is a young eco hero. She received the International Young Eco Hero Award. දැන් පුතාලා දුවලට එහෙම ඔක්කොම ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. She received the International Young Eco Hero Award. එහෙම ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් පුතාලට. So we have the question, what did she receive? She received an award. එයාට award එකක් හම්බුණා. මගේ දුවලා පුතාලට ඕනනම් දිගට award එකේ නම ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්, or you can say she received an award. Then we have, when did she receive it? Can you remember the year? She received it in the year 2018. So the question, when did she receive it? You can say in, and you can write the year 2018. In 2018. Now next question. Earlier, why couldn't children go to school? මොකද්ද පුතේ කියන්නේ? Earlier, ඒ කියන්නේ මීට කලින්, why couldn't children go to school? ඇයි මීට කලින් ළමයින්ට ඉස්කෝලෙට යන්න බැරි වුණේ? Why is that? What is the reason? Because they came across dangerous elephants. Can you remember? In the paragraph it said they couldn't go to school because they came across dangerous elephants. So we have to write the answer like this. Earlier, why couldn't children go to school? Because they came across මතකනේ අපි ඒ words පාවිච්චි කෙරුවා. Because they came across dangerous who? Elephants. Dangerous elephants. Why couldn't they go to school earlier? Because they came across dangerous elephants. Then the last question. How do children go to school now? How do the children go to school now? In the Ellie-friendly bus. That's right. Very good. How do children go to school now? In the Ellie-friendly bus. Ellie-friendly bus. Now the children go to school in the Ellie-friendly bus. Now these are very easy answers that I have given you, not in detail. Maybe you can even answer the questions without writing them. You can answer the questions and you don't have to write them because it's in your pupil's book. You can just verbally answer the questions. What did she receive? She received an award. When did she receive it? In 2018. Don't forget the full stop at the end of the sentence, okay? Earlier, why couldn't children go to school? Because they came across dangerous elephants. How do children go to school now? They go to school in the Ellie-friendly bus. So that's how you have to answer the questions in your pupil's book. Now it's time for us to go to our workbook activity. Please take your workbooks now and we are going to go and fill the chart after reading the paragraphs about Anya Diseram Larsen, our international young eco-hero. Let's do our workbook activities now. Right, now this is your workbook activity. We have to read and complete. Now I have written the answers for your pupils book questions as well. Now if you have answered them verbally, now it's the time for you to write them in your workbook. Okay, I will help you. Read and complete because you know everything about Anya Diseram Larsen and the award and the Ellie-friendly bus. It's easy for us to complete our workbook activities. Right, name. Now, what is the name of a young girl who donated that Ellie-friendly bus to the villagers in Waskamua? What's her name? Anya Diseram Larsen. That's right. Anya. You must learn the spellings and write. Anya Diseram Larsen. Okay, right. Age. Next column, you have to fill the age. What is the meaning of the word age? That means how old this Anya is. How old is Anya? 13 years old. That's right. Very good. You can remember. 13 years. Her age is 13. Okay. Lives in ඉන්නේ කොහෙද කියලා යහන්නේ පුතේ. Where did Anya Diseram live? She lives in Colombo. So you have to write Colombo. Colombo. Right. Then what's the name of the award that she won? ඔන්න දැන් අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන් award එකේ මුළු නම. What is the name? International Young Eco Hero Award 2018. Right? So, but we have to write only the name of the award. So we will write the International. Now these are long words. You have to learn the spellings and write. The International Young, Y-O-U-N-G, Young Eco Hero Award. මොකද්ද පුතේ award එකේ නම? International. What is the name of the award? The International Young Eco Hero Award. You have to write the whole name. Now, not like the way you answered in the pupils book. Maybe in the pupils book you have said she received an award. But here you must write the name of the award, the whole name, the full name of the award. Then you must write in which year she received this award. It's easy. You can remember. What is the year? The year is 2018. That's right, 2018. Then the conflict. What is the conflict? What was the conflict that Anya Diseram Larsen understood and that she was trying to solve? It is the human-elephant conflict. It is the human අලිමිනිස් ගැටුම නේද පුතේ? Human elephant. Human and elephant. Human elephant conflict. Right. It is the human elephant conflict. Then raised funds for. Why did she collect money for? Why did she raise funds for? අර මුදල් එකතු කෙරුවේ මොනවා ගන්නද පුතේ? To buy the Ellie-friendly bus. That's right. Raised funds for the Ellie-friendly bus. Funds for the Ellie-friendly bus. Ellie-friendly bus. Okay. Raised funds for the Ellie-friendly bus. Okay, now we are going to take a look at the chart once again. What is the name of the girl whom we spoke about in our lesson today? It's Anya Diseram Larsen. How old is she? Her age is 13 years. And then she lives in. Where does she live? She lives in Colombo. What is the name of the award that she won? The International Young Eco Hero Award. Then, in which year did she receive it? In the year 2018. What was the conflict that she wanted to solve? Human-elephant conflict. Then, she raised funds for. What did she raise funds for? To buy the Ellie-friendly bus. Okay, so now we have come to the end of our lesson today. We have completed our workbook and the pupils book as well. We have read the pupils book and completed those questions, and we have come to our workbook, and now you have completed this chart. So I'm very happy that you have learnt about a young girl who is a hero, and you also can become a hero by doing little things like the things that Anya Diseram Larsen did. She's a very friendly child, a very happy child, and a child with a lot of love for elephants and the humans in Waskaduwa. So she contributed in little ways that she can. She raised funds, and then she did a great thing by donating an Eli-friendly bus to the little children in Baskamur. So I hope you have learned so much about elephants and the conflict and everything in this lesson today. So you have to practice, you have to read these lessons, learn how to pronounce the words properly, and try to complete your workbook activities as well. So I will see you once again with my next English lesson for you in unit number 4. Until then, bye.